Hello everyone. In this occasion today, I want to take this opportunity to explain to you all about company development and how to develop a company. And first of all, let me introduce our team. Our team consists of 5 members. There are Harvinder Singh, Yongki, Rian David, Matthew Anderson, and myself, Leandro Luki. So, before I start the presentation, let me ask you a question. Do you all know what is company development? Maybe some of you know, and maybe some of you don't, and that's the reason why you are here. And other than that, I want to ask you one more question. Do you think developing a company is easy or hard? And maybe there are some of you think it is an easy task, and maybe some of you think it is a hard task. And from the article that I read in the internet, there are over 500,000 new business out there being made every day. So every day there are more and more competitors for you to compete, and that's a very large number, right? And other than that, there are only 1/3 of business lasts 10 years. So it is not easy to make your company last that long and make your company consistent. So today, that is the reason why we presented this to you. Today we will explain to you how to develop a company. And the main points for today's presentation, the first one is strategies for hiring your employees. You need many employees for your company to work. And today we will tell you the strategies to hiring your employees. The second one is how to market your business. If you have business but you don't know how to market it, then there is no point of making a business, right? And for the third one, how to manage a small team in your company. If you are a boss in your company, you have to know how to manage your people in the company so your company will be disciplined and it will progress throughout the year. And the people in the company will maintain the same mood every day and your company will be success later. So, without further ado, let's start the presentation.
Now, I'm going to tell you about strategies for hiring our employees. First, we need to treat our candidates like customers. Whether it's a phone screening, video interview, or an in-person interview, our candidates' first impression of our company is critical. It's important to make them feel like you're just as excited about getting to know them as they are about being considered for the role. One of the best recruiting techniques is to treat potential candidates the same way you treat your customers. Second, we need to do our research on social media. Social media is a fantastic recruiting tool. Social recruiting allows us to share job postings with our entire network and encourages a two-way conversation. Even if the people you reach aren't interested in the role you're hiring for, it's likely they may know someone who is a good fit. Plus, by sharing photos, videos from our company events, our workplace, and day-to-day office life that align with your employer brand, we give potential applicants a glimpse into our company culture. Third, we need to make a compelling job description. We need to write an attention-grabbing job description because it is one of the most important parts of hiring workers. To make a compelling job description, we need to make titles as specific as possible. The more accurate our title, the more effective we will be in finding the interests of the most qualified interested job seekers. Then, we also need to provide an overview of our company, so job seekers will be more excited about the role in the company. We also need to write the core responsibilities, hard and soft skills, day-to-day activities, and explain how the position fits into the company. Last but not least, we need to include employees in our company in the interview process. Sometimes, the best person to interview a candidate is someone who already worked in the same role before. This employee already knows what it takes to fit in the position and can verify whether candidates have the skills and experience needed to do the job well or not. Current employees also can give an accurate description of a day-to-day experiences and can help candidates understand better what they would expect if they are accepted in our company.
Next, I'm going to tell you 3 strategies that we can use for our business marketing. The first one, advertise on social media. Nowadays, many people use social media such as Instagram and Facebook for their lifestyle or searching for some products and services. We can advertise it on the post and stories on Instagram and or Facebook. To display our ads, we need to pay some fee so that we can put it in the top search or at the beginning. We can pay the fee depends on the viewer, such as, for example, 10,000 viewer worth 150,000 rupiah for a week. And we have any other corporate that place ads based on contact that used for viewer to search it. It's called Google AdWords. And the second one, set the right market target. In advertising a product on social media, we need to determine our market target. The target can be defined in age, job, gender, and place for live. By determining the right market target, we can find the most interested customer or buyer, or we can call it the most valuable one, and it can reduce our works and make it more efficiency. So the key point here is efficient. And the last one, divide into groups or get organized. In selling a product or service, it takes only one person to take charge of it. But however, if there are several products or services, we need to divide some supervisor into get into some groups or division. So each supervisor take charge of their group or division, but the group or division will take charge to the product or service that they handle. By this way, or by this strategy, we will make our work more efficient and reduce the mistakes that we make due to teamwork.
A small business, success or failure often comes down to mismanagement. As a team manager, it's my job to coordinate and oversee my team responsibilities. Properly delegating these responsibilities to the most capable team member is crucial to the success of Yongki plan. Workflow, timetable, and the progress being made are my main focus to create good work environment and make Yongki plan achieve the maximum profit. If my team goes off track, I'll be able to adapt and adjust to get back on schedule. There is 7 ways to manage your team in company. Number 1 is review the personnel that comprises your team. Make a list of each team member's strong and weak points. Use this list to determine which tasks are best suited for specific people. Number 2 is always maintain contact with your team. Understand where they stand in relation to their objective and timetable. I also encourage my team to approach me with ideas and problems. It will be easier to work to potential stumbling block if your team is comfortable to communicate with you. Number 3 is outline your strategy for achieving their goals. Let the team know how you intend to get to where they need to go on broad strokes. For example, if you want to increase sales, you could use the aggressive advertising or expand your market area. Number 4 is emphasize your goal upfront. Before you assign individual responsibilities, make your expectation clear to the team. Number 5 is assign your individual tasks based on their strength. Inform each individual what they need to do, their limitation, their resources, or what time frame they expect to complete the task. Number 6 is reassess and reassign tasks based on performance. If a team member is not meeting their goals, examine the potential reason why. Maybe they overmatched or facing the unforeseen communication. And the last one is Supervise your team as they complete their tasks. Examine their performance in terms of how well they achieve their objective and do so on time.
Conclusion. So now I'm gonna conclude all the main points of what my colleague just presented before me. The first point that I want to conclude is how to hire a great employee. So how to hire a great employee? First, you need to treat the candidate as a customer. The second step is to find their personality from their social media. Do some little research about them on their social media. And the third one is to include your own employee into the interview process. The second point that I want to conclude is to how to market your business. To market your business, you can try it on social media. Social media is the easiest way and the cheapest way to market your business. And then decide your target market. You need to decide what kind of customer you want to be targeted with. And then divide your groups into smaller teams with specialized job. And the third point that I want to conclude is to how to manage business teams. To manage your business teams, first you need to know your teammates' weakness and strength. After you know their weakness and strength, assign every member of the team to their own task according to what they're capable of. Then make a team goal. Last but not least, do a review of the team to improve what needs to be fixed. Our goal of creating these tactics is to improve or maximize performance in the overall of the company with spending no expense. Why should you use our tactics? Because our tactics is easy to apply with small risk and also no expense. That is all of the conclusion of our main points. Thank you for listening.